America, wake up. Today we're breaking down a question that will shape your future. The United States is no longer setting the global agenda, it's chasing it. And that is the most dangerous shift of this century.
When a nation built on global leadership slips into a reaction-only mode, that's not a temporary crisis. That's a change of era.
Let's be clear, this isn't a metaphor. In geopolitics, losing strategic initiative means, you don't shape events anymore. You react to moves made by others. You adjust your policies under pressure instead of forcing outcomes. And today, the US is exactly in that position. Over the past 3 years, Washington has not once been the first player defining the rules. It's constantly responding.
And sometimes responding in ways that make a superpower look like a giant, overworked bureaucracy afraid of its own shadow.
Here are just the major indicators. Ukraine, the US didn't initiate the conflict, it's reacting to it. Middle East, Iran, Yemen, Israel, Washington is putting out fires, not preventing them. Taiwan, China dictates the tempo of escalation. North Korea, launches missiles when it wants, Washington only comments. And the worst part? This reactive position has become normal. America's allies depend less on Washington, while its rivals keep testing the limits of US resolve.
If geopolitics were chess, the US would be playing black right now, and not by choice.
When the US loses initiative, 3 major risks emerge, more conflicts erupt. Every region feels free to try something. Resource overload. America has to rush into every crisis instead of controlling the system. Strategic encirclement. China, Russia, and regional blocs begin coordinating moves to weaken US influence. This isn't theory. It's happening right now.
The irony? Many in Washington think initiative can be restored with strong statements. But statements aren't strategy, just like hashtags aren't diplomacy.
China is moving quietly, methodically, without emotion. Beijing benefits from America being stuck in European and Middle Eastern crises. It's expanding trade blocs, securing alliances, and pulling neutral states into its orbit. Russia is using the moment to strengthen its position in Europe and global markets. It's restructuring its economy and military for a long game. On both fronts, the US is behind the curve.
It's like arriving late to your own game, only to find the opponent already up 2-0 and negotiating with the referee. You can argue it, but no one's listening.
We'll break that down in the final episode of this series. But even now it's clear, the system the US built after World War II is cracking. And what we discussed today is only the first layer. Next, we go to NATO, the cornerstone of America's power projection in Europe.
Spoiler: the cracks are deeper than what mainstream media is willing to admit.
America, wake up. You need to understand what's happening, because if you don't, someone else will make the decisions for you. Part 2 is coming next. Why NATO can no longer guarantee America's strategic dominance.
For now, don't trust statements. Trust the direction of events. They never lie.